ذلك الصالحين أما بعد يروي الإمام مسلم في صحيحه والإمام الترمذي وأحمد كل في سننه ومسنده عن أبي هريرة رضي الله تعالى عنه وأرضاه. Today's hadith, brothers and sisters, is a short hadith. It's a longer hadith, but I'll just take part of it. Building on the meeting that we have just earlier, we had a parent day, which we met with parents of our Quran halqa, and we had a very great turn up, and we had I think we had a good talk and also a discussion after that. So I encourage everyone to look into it, and if you haven't gotten your children into some sort of a Quran class, please do so. And this is something we do every 3 months, or at least we try to. This is the second time we do it, and we had a good discussion. So I think it's appropriate to actually mention a hadith regarding the value of reciting and reading the Quran, which is the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And there's really no way for us to serve Allah, so to speak, personally, because He doesn't need us subhanahu wa ta'ala. We need Him in every second of our life, and maybe before and after also. But there's a way actually to serve Him is by serving His servants, and by serving His word also. And what's better than actually serving the children, teaching them Quran and all that? The Prophet ﷺ says, "خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه." Indeed, the best of you among you is those who teach Quran and learn it, or learn it and then teach it. But that's not today's hadith. Today's hadith is one of those beautiful that we hear a lot. Maybe you don't, I don't know, but we don't really, maybe I need to be reminded of it every now and then. It's a longer hadith, but this is a part of it that I would like to, is this: وَمَا اجْتَمَعَ قَوْمٌ فِي بَيْتٍ مِّن بُيُوتِ اللَّهِ. And every time, group of people, qawm, it's a group of people. We don't know how many, but qawm is a group of people. They gather in one of the houses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, في بيت من بيوت الله, يتلون كتاب الله, and they recite the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, ويتدارسونه بينهم. And I would like to underline a couple of times this, يتدارس, not only recite, but يتدارسونه, which means they study it and they discuss it and they talk about it and they enjoy talking about it. إلا, 4 things will happen to them. نزلت عليهم السكينة. And I don't know exactly what sakina is, because I haven't seen it, but maybe you all have felt it after having a good, you gather with people and you talk about the bounty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We talk about, you read the Quran and you feel it's a good feeling you feel. I would like to think that is sakina. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned in the Quran multiple times. And the tranquility, the good feeling, that feeling that you have after reciting a juz' of the Quran, I would like to feel that's the sakina that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about. نزلت عليهم, and the sakina will descend upon them. Allah will send the sakina. وغشيتهم الرحمة, and the rahmah, the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will shroud them, will encompass them. وحفت بهم الملائكة, and we don't see, at least I don't see them, but I believe 100% that every time you recite the Quran, there's going to be malaika, there's going to be angels that will encircle you. The haffat, it means very close to you. It's like surround you in a very tight circle. That's what it is. وَذَكَرَهُمُ اللَّهُ فِي مَنْ عِنْدَهُ, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will mention them among the angels of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In another hadith, it explains this. It explains this part, and it says, in another hadith, it says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala yubahi bihim. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yubahi bikum al-malaika. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is proud of those who recite the Quran. Look, and He says to His angels, look at my servants, they're reciting my word. So these are this is the hadith that I would like to mention, and it's a really beautiful hadith. There's so many narrations from the Prophet ﷺ regarding the value of reciting the Quran. And we can start now, we can end tomorrow. And if you read those, you'll get under the impression that nothing beats actually reciting and memorizing and studying the Quran, the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I hope this was of benefit. I would like to repeat it in Arabic. يروي الإمام مسلم والترمذي وأحمد في مسندهما عن أبي هريرة رضي الله تعالى عنه وأرضاه قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم في الحديث في حديث: وما اجتمع قوم في بيت من بيوت الله يتلون كتاب الله ويتدارسونه بينهم إلا نزلت عليهم السكينة وغشيتهم الرحمة وحفتهم الملائكة وذكرهم الله في من عنده. وصلى الله على حبيبنا وسيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. سبحانك اللهم بحمدك لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.